Say this is Wolf Creek, we ain't going nowhere. 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 This is Wolf Creek, this is Wolf Creek, Wolf Creek. This is Wolf Creek, this is Wolf Creek, Wolf Creek. This is Wolf Creek, this is Wolf Creek, Wolf Creek. This is Wolf Creek, this is Wolf Creek, Wolf Creek. Yeah, what's good with it, people? It's your motherfucking boy, Schemo Dias. And welcome to another episode of WPN Radio, the Wolfden. I am once again yours truly, Schemo Dias. Shout out to all of the fans, the listeners, the supporters. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with WPN Radio, the Wolfden. This episode is epic, guys. I'm talking about it's epic, guys. It's epic, guys. It's epic. Like, we have a new icon that we have interviewed. We have a new icon. Yeah. We sat down and got to know this artist much better. This artist is very close to me. It's probably tight to me. It's just tight to the world. Tight, yes. Many people around the world know him as an artist, know him as a musician. I know him as my father-in-law as well. From the gate at the beginning of our relationship with each other, music was one of our connections. So I learned a lot of things myself that I didn't know about him. Sat down. Network Spotlight interview series is Tike Cleaves, or aka Papa Tike to you guys. I want y'all to just sit back, get to know him a little bit better. The corporate sponsor for this episode is Wolf Creek Conglomerate. Wolf Creek Conglomerate. They are the creators of WPN Radio, the Wolfden. Catch them on all major platforms. They are a record label, multimedia company, and just continuously doing more things, more content, more media content will be coming soon at the beginning of the year. So shout out and be on the lookout for all of Wolf Creek Conglomerate new media content coming. But they are the corporate sponsor for this episode. Why not? Yeah. Let's go ahead, get into the interview, where you get to know him a little bit better. And shit, let's just see how it go, you dig? Much love to my Papa Tike. Much love for sitting down, giving me a little bit of time of his life. Time is very valuable, you dig what I'm saying? So all artists that gives me some of their time, gives us some of their time, we do appreciate it. So I appreciate you giving me your time. Once again, I got to know you a little bit better, so I feel even more closer to you now. So all of the artists, all of the fans, all of the listeners, I give you Tike Cleaves interview. Let's go.
In Fort Myers, many of the bars and restaurants have music. Along the beach, you can't find a place that doesn't have somebody playing there almost nightly.
Yeah.
In the afternoon. So yes, there's a lot of music influences around here.
Okay. What style of music do you make?
Typically rock and roll. My wife and I did do a Christian song here a couple weeks ago. We did put together.
Okay. So she's an artist as well?
Yes, she's picked up singing and doing very well, and she wrote the lyrics to all the song that we did, that Christian song. She wrote the lyrics up, and I produced it, put the music together, and there we go. To the
Wolfpack, y'all might hear me, I'm addressing her as Mama Gina, because that is Mama Gina to me. So every now and then, y'all gonna hear me say Mama Gina. You dig what I'm saying? So Mama Gina is that's who she is. That's who we regard her as. You know what I'm saying? So Mama Gina, when you recently just visited me, you actually just touched back down in Fort Myers. What, yesterday or today? That was yesterday, right?
Yesterday. Yes. Yes, I was visiting with you guys for about 4 days for the Christmas holiday.
Yeah, and all while you were here with me, we were discussing the new music and Mama Gina and how you guys are collabing with a lot of new music going on.
Yes. Yep, we're talking about putting together a nice Christian, little CD thing.
For sure.
Get about 8 songs under our belt with that we're talking about, and of course rock and roll is what I like to do. I've kind of sat back and hadn't done nothing lately, and it's time to get back up and get moving again.
How long have you made music?
Off and on, doing my own about the last 10 years.
Okay. So, and from what I know, all I know is you as being a musician. From the very first day that I met you, it was about music. That was one of our connections together, and that's what I loved about you myself, that you made music just like I did.
Yes. Been in several cover bands around here, and it went from there, and then, and I still get out once in a while, and every once in a while I'll get up and sing with some friends of mine in other bands. Right now I don't have a band, but I just, like I said, starting to create stuff at home again.
Yeah. So. Who inspired you to make music?
Well, it was very, very young age. I had my aunt and uncle and cousins lived with us, and my brother and my cousin always listened to like the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. My one sister listened to Top 40. My other sister listened to Motown. My mom and dad were country, so I had all the music in the house. But rock and roll is what grabbed me, and it was the Beatles. The Beatles, and I remember the Rolling Stones too. But the Beatles were my biggest influence.
Okay, for sure. Have you ever performed live yourself?
Yes, I have.
Okay, well, because I perform live and I've also done studio. Which one do you prefer? Do you prefer live or studio?
I prefer live. Ain't nothing like a live audience. I mean, I love the studio time too, where you're creating. I love the creativeness, but the overall thing is performing.
Do you still get nervous when you got to perform live?
There's always nerves beforehand, yes, but once the music starts playing and you start going, they're all gone. It's time to go.
Yeah, I've always said that myself. Like right before it's time to perform, I do have a couple butterflies, but as soon as that music hit me, it's over. I forget. I totally zone out. On them.
Yep.
Do you prefer? Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I, to be honest, like a lot of times, I don't know if you do, but some of the time when I perform, I close my eyes.
Well, yes. Yeah, it depends on what I'm singing. Yes.
So some of the time, I don't even see the crowd.
No, but they're there.
But I do wear shades when I perform, so they don't know that I got my eyes closed.
Right.
I just gave the world an insight. I never expressed that to nobody as far as me being an artist, because they do know Schemo Dollars as being a host of WPN Radio, the Wolfden, and they also know me as being an artist, but I've never shared that information myself. Wow. So yeah, you guys found something new about me too. Some of the time I close my eyes when I perform.
Close my eyes behind the shades. That's the song right there.
Ooh-wee. I like that one. So do you prefer performing live, or do you prefer being in the studio?
The live. I love doing the live, and then live. There's nothing like live performing.
Yeah,
that's the ultimate. But creating is a good high too. When you create something and
you can go back to it.
And you're feeling it, and you know that other people are feeling it.
Yeah.
And if you test it with people, and they're like, "Oh wow."
Yeah.
I like that creation, but the performing is like, there's nothing like the performing.
How does your creative process start?
it just starts usually with the music. I start putting together some music, and then as I'm creating music, all of a sudden lyrics start coming to me with the music I'm creating, and then as the lyrics come, all of a sudden it's just how I'm going to sing it just starts developing, and then I just start piecing it together, and then it just keeps flowing that way, and I keep making the music. I keep coming up with another verse or whatever, or chorus, and then how I'm going to sing it, and it just kind of starts flowing together. But it always starts with the music.
Are you an artist that uses pen and paper, or do you use your phone or any electronic device when you write your lyrics?
Pen and paper.
Yeah. See, I've converted over. A while ago, I used to do a lot of pen and paper, but then as I wanted to keep more, I started losing a lot of my lyrics because I would have them literally everywhere, and I kind of started shifting over to using my phone to write my lyrics, because I could literally bring my lyrics with me wherever I went. And also I felt kind of like more safer because they was with me and I wouldn't lose them. So I've kind of switched over to using my phone to write my lyrics.
Okay. Yep. No, I write them. I got tablets I write on, and I keep them all in one spot. I'll write. Sometimes I'll write a verse, and all of a sudden I just get writer's block. It's nothing happens, so I flip the page. I start writing something else. And I go ahead.
Okay, so you just said writer's block. What do you do to get through writer's block?
Well, like I said, once I do that verse, and all of a sudden nothing else comes to mind. The creativeness stops. I'm like, okay, well this one's not meant to run today, so I flip the page. And I start writing something else.
Yeah, I don't force anything either when I'm in the studio.
And sometimes I'll write a verse or two in a chorus, and all of a sudden I'll scratch it out and rewrite it, or flip them.
Right.
Sometimes all of a sudden I'll take a couple lines out of this verse and put it in this one, and put that one up there. And, it's really, and then sometimes I don't never use it, and a year or two later
you'll come back to it.
I'll be flipping through my things. I go, oh, that will fit real good here, or a new creative thing comes with it.
Yep, definitely. If you could perform with any artist, living or dead, what artist would that be?
Perform with, I would say I'd love to have performed with John Lennon.
Okay.
I would have loved to have been in the studio with him and created something together and then performed it together. That would have been awesome.
I'm hearing a lot of Beatles in you.
It started there, yes. And John Lennon was one of my, he was really creative in his lyrics, and his music, and I really, I love lyrics like that.
So to be honest with you, I would have to thank the Beatles for inspiring you, because you definitely are a classic and timeless musician. So I got to thank the Beatles for inspiring you to make music.
Right.
For real. Like I say, all I know is music with you. I know motorcycles and music. That's what I know of Papa Tike.
Motorcycles and music. I got people that, my wife will tell you, and this guy at work the other day said that, every time somebody says something, I sing a lyric from a song. He goes, all you are is lyrics from songs every time somebody says something. That
lets you know your catalog of music in your brain, that you can kind of place a song to a situation.
I do it all the time.
So just think, that's like hella music in your brain right now. For real. What's the piece of advice that you would give an aspiring artist that's trying to get to where you're at now?
Well, just be yourself and write about things. The best way to do it is write about things that's going on in your life. I like writing about stuff that's real. That's what I love about John Lennon and his lyrics, because it was always about his life. It was always real. It was not I mean, I like some top 40 bubblegumish, I call it, music that just kind of really has no substance, I guess I call it. But, but it's still a good listening tune or something, or maybe to dance to. But what I really love is songs that inspire and have realness in it. That grabs my soul and my spirit because it's real and I can feel it, and I love that, and I like to put that out there.
Okay.
Always be real. Always be real and write the real stuff because it does, catch people.
So I'm gonna flip the question. That's the piece of advice that you're giving an aspiring artist. I'm gonna flip the question and say, what piece of advice someone gave you that kept you going as a musician?
Piece of advice somebody gave me that kept
somebody
me going.
Gave you, gave you.
That's let's see, what kind of advice did somebody give me to keep, I'm not sure if anybody's ever given me any. I think I pull it from within.
Oh, okay. That's for sure. What I like to do is I like to transition into a couple of segments that we do during our interview series where we kind of get spontaneous answers from our artists or our icons. So I wanna go into the segment is called You Get Only One. So you only can pick one choice. I give you two choices, but you can only pick one.
Okay.
You cool with that?
Sure.
Okay. Acoustic or electric?
Acoustic.
Burger King or McDonald's?
Burger King.
Ozzy or Def Leppard?
Def Leppard.
Ooh.
Ozzy.
I was just about to say, like, damn, I didn't know. I just knew the answer to that question.
I didn't hear it right, and then all of a sudden it hit me. I was like, hey, I think he said Ozzy.
Curve, you talking about Curve? I was going to say, damn, I just knew the answer to that one. Like, damn, you fucked me up when you said Def Leppard.
Nope, it was Ozzy. It's Ozzy. I didn't hear it right.
Okay.
My brain finally caught on and told me what you said, and I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Because, like, it's a lot of artists, I don't know nothing about them at all. So when I ask them something, it's news to me too. But you are an artist that I kind of know, well, at least I think I know, you know what I'm saying? Just off of the conversations me and you have had musically, we have had conversations where we have sit up at night just talking nothing but music. And based off of that, I just kind of knew what that answer was going to be.
Yeah.
I love it though.
I've sang a few of Ozzy's tunes in bands and stuff, and people tell me I sound a lot like him.
Okay.
When I do the songs.
Hot or cold?
Hot.
Samsung or Apple?
Apple.
Prince or Stevie Wonder?
I'm sorry, what was the first one?
Prince or Stevie Wonder?
Prince or Stevie Wonder?
Yeah.
Them are both excellent.
Yeah, I know, but you only get one.
I know. How do you pick between them both?
You got to.
Great artists.
Hey, that's the name of the segment. You get only one. Yeah.
Right. I guess you twisted my arm. I guess I'll go with Prince, but forgive me, Stevie.
Jimi Hendrix or Kurt Cobain?
Jimi Hendrix.
Okay. I dig. I kind of thought I was gonna know the answer to that one too. I thought I knew that one too. I guess since we're doing our segments, I'll transition into the next segment, and the next segment is called Off the Top of the Dome. Basically, I say a name or I say a statement, and you just tell us the first thing that you can think of or the first thing that comes to your brain after I say what I say to you. Is that cool with that one?
That's cool.
Okay. See, the thing about WPN Radio, the Wolfden, when we do our network spotlight interviews, I don't know if you know, maybe you do or don't, but we don't just talk about just quote unquote per se music. We get to we kind of pick the artist's brain and we find out little things about them that we didn't know. We get to know the artist more and more better. Your music is what we're drawn to, but a lot of times us as fans, we don't know the little things that makes that artist, you know. So that's kind of what our interviews are about. Our interviews, we don't even necessarily call them interviews. We just call them conversations with each other.
Okay.
So with that being said, off the top of the dome, Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton. Balanced budget.
You say that again?
Balanced budget.
Ooh, yeah, okay. Donald Trump.
Wannabe dictator.
Ooh, okay. Aretha Franklin.
Just soulful.
Ooh, yes, very much so. My mom, that's one of at least I think, I've never asked her, but I think Aretha Franklin is one of her favorite artists because I remember being a child and we would either be in the car or she would be in the house. And okay, like one thing about me, I got my my not caring about whatever genres of music. I got that from my mom. I would be listening. I would be a little kid, and she would just be playing so many different types of genres of music, and all of them sounded good to me. A lot of them sounded good to me. So I truly have to thank her for giving me the ear to not just say I want, or not just feel like I want to just listen to just one style of music or genre. And because of that, it has totally enhanced me as an artist, me as a producer, me as a musician, me as a manager, me as a promoter, executive producer, everything, because of I get sounds from every different angles. It has totally helped me, so I definitely digs that. So Aretha Franklin I'm sorry I'm saying this to you, but speaking of Aretha Franklin, it just makes me feel like I think of mom when I hear Aretha Franklin.
Well, there you go.
Off the top,
she's awesome.
Yeah, off the top of the dome, coronavirus.
Vaccinated.
Ooh. For sure. Off the top of the dome, motorcycles.
Boom, boom. Love them.
For sure.
Harley Davidson. It's got to be a Harley, though. Shh, don't tell everybody that.
Yeah, because, it's a lot of guys out here with them Gixxers. It's a lot of listeners with some Gixxers out here.
Right.
There's a lot of them out here with them YZF Yamahas. If you had one wish, what would that wish be?
If I had one wish, what would that wish be?
Yes, sir.
That all my family was all over and within 20 miles of me.
I can feel that. I can dig that. Yeah, I can feel that.
Yeah.
You can go see anybody you want to see real quickly.
Do what?
I say you can go see any one of your family members real quickly if they're within a 20-mile radius.
Yeah, 20-mile radius. That would be awesome. That's again being real.
Okay. I'm gonna take a shift back to you as Papa Tike, being the artist you are. Do you like to collaborate with artists, or do you prefer to be solo?
I mean, I like it both. I mean, I love the fact that my wife and I are starting to work together, and that's awesome to me. Yes, and then then there's some projects that I would like just being my own. I don't think it's an ego thing.
No, not at all.
It's just I want to do this one.
Yeah. It's because a lot of times I don't know if it's this way with you, but I'm sure that it is due to the musician that you are. a lot of times when we have a sound or a tune or something in our heads as a musician or an artist, we kind of hear it before anyone else does. So we know, we kind of feel what goes or what doesn't go before we even start the project.
Right.
So meaning that if you made something and you didn't hear a certain artist or a certain whatever within it, and then you kind of hear it, you like, no, that's not what I visioned. I call it visions. We have visions.
Right.
A lot of times you can't see the vision that I have. But if you just fall back and just let me kind of guide this vision that I see in my head, you will see the complete picture. So a lot of times I already know, like when you have a vision in your head of a song either being a collaborated song or a song where you are by yourself, and you don't, with the songs when you solo, you don't see the vision of someone else on that track with you.
Right.
Not saying nothing, not no disrespect to the other person, but it's just like, I didn't envision you on this one, on this particular one. I felt myself on this one.
Right.
Okay. Thinking back, what's your earliest memory of your music?
Earliest memory of the music.
Yeah.
Just getting a couple buddies together in my living room and pulling a drum set in there.
What year was that? What year was that? I'm going deep. I'm about to go deeper. This is not even scripted. What year was that?
Some about 85 or so.
So like you, okay.
85.
Okay, you was a young boy. Music always
No, I was a little older. I was a little older.
Okay, teenager or in your 20s? You was in your 20s?
Yes.
Okay, so you in your 20s, music flowing through your body. You kind of want to make some music. Who you reached out to, or who was making music to say, all right, let's go, let's get this?
There was a guy I knew named Tony, and he said he had played drums in a school band, and we talked about, I said I'd like to get a band going, and he said, well, I'll get me a drum set. And he got that weekend, he got a drum set. I got me a drum set. Can I bring it over to your house? I said, sure. He set it up in my living room, and we found a guitar player. And
I forgot to ask you. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I did forget to ask you. Okay, what is your expertise within music or within a band? I'm saying, like, we got electric guitar, acoustic guitar, lead singer. What's your profession within that band?
I basically lead singer.
Yeah.
I do play a couple instruments. They're pretty easy. They're called a tambourine and a cowbell and a vibroslap.
So you the lead singer. Yeah. You the lead. I'm the lead. Follow me. Hey, that's what's up. Okay,
I'm a lead vocalist mainly.
Yeah, that's what's up. Okay, I'm gonna throw a curveball your way. Do you sing in the shower?
Of course, I sing everywhere.
I wanted to know. We wanted to know.
I sing in the shower. I sing in the car. I sing in the kitchen. I sing in the bath. I sing in the pool. I sing there wherever I'm at.
Where would you?
Bike.
Okay, where would you be without music?
Well, probably be a lonely person.
Ooh.
Music is a big part of my life.
Wow. Wow, I love that. I feel you on that. I would be lonely too because I was gonna ask you this question, but I said I wasn't gonna ask you this question, but it's part of it kind of related to now what we're discussing. If you could go 1 year without money or music, which one would that be?
You have to have money, but I have to have music too. So.
Yeah, I know, right? That's a hard question for an artist.
I can. You have to have money to live, so I guess I'd have to have the money. I'd have the music. It'd be in my head.
Oh, see, oh, I like that. I've never thought of it. Dang, you right. Okay, I could quote unquote live without music for a year because I would keep music in my head. Damn, that's what's up.
That's it.
Oh wait, so okay, really is music gone for that year? You know what I'm saying?
What?
I said, really? If you're able to have music in your head, really is music gone for that year that you?
No, it's not.
It's not. It's wait, like dead ass. I didn't think of it that way, but you are absolutely correct.
You can remove the radio stations. You can remove everything. Remove everything. Anything that does with music, it's still in my head. You can't remove that.
Oh wait, like wow. I didn't think of it that way because, like, you know, I know of some of the questions that we will ask our icons. In that question, I did know that that's part of the arrangement of it all. But so me knowing that question, I sat back and thought about that question before I even got to you, and I was like, damn, that's hard. And I ain't never kind of think about it the way you just said, because if you thinking about it the way you just said, I'm not missing music. It's still in my head. I'm still, because to your point, we have to have money to survive. But dang, music is so much within us, it'd be hard to miss that.
Yes.
But just to your point again, since music is so much within us, I don't have to hear it out loud. I can hear it in my brain.
Exactly.
Ooh wee. Ooh wee. I love that. I love that. I love that. So yes, I can live without a year without music, but I'm still not living without music for that year.
Exactly.
Ooh wee. I never thought about it like that. Have you ever written any songs for other artists?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so you haven't co-written or written, period?
I co-written with my wife, but
well, shoot, that mean you have then.
Well, I mean, I haven't written for anybody outside of my wife and I.
She an artist. You ain't her.
Yes.
And she wrote something you wrote. She saw something you wrote, right?
Yes, she's a very good singer.
Well, the way I feel, the way we feel, and then heck, yeah, you have then. Cause like at the beginning, earlier, you already said that she was an artist. So shoot, if she have sung anything you have written, you are a co-writer and a co-producer and an executive producer. I will let you know, just to let you know.
Yeah, first.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What does your music say about you?
Well, it just basically it speaks about what I'm feeling at the time when I write it. You hear it, you hear the lyrics, you'll know how I was feeling when that came out, because whatever the lyrics are saying, however the music is being played, you'll say, "Oh, he was in this mood," or "He was in this mood," because they go together, and it's like I said, it's always from the heart. It's always real, and that's what like I said, I loved about John Lennon's music. There's other artists out there who do that too, right? From the heart, and anything that's from the heart, I love. So.
Yes, sir. Like okay, on the hip hop side of things, they would call that, or we would call that, we like everything that's real.
That's it. That's real.
Man, I come from the gutter. I spit what's real. So they basically saying exactly what you're saying. Everything that I'm giving you as an artist is from something that I came up from or I was raised around. So that music, like we also say, that music you tend to feel a little bit more, or feel a little bit better, because you feel it in their voice. You feel it in their voice that is real.
Yes. And
whether that be hip hop, rock and roll, or orchestra, you can feel if it's real.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Okay, I forgot. Is it any social medias that we can reach you at? Can you give us any social medias?
I haven't done any out just yet. No.
Oh, well then, We got to get that going. We got to get that going.
It might put things out on Facebook once in a while, videos, stuff. My wife
Okay.
and I,
What's okay? What's in the future for you? What's in the future with Papa Tike or Tike?
The future's wide open. We'll see.
You got any projects lined up?
Well, like I said, we're going to work on this one religious album first. We're going to do a bunch of religious songs. Try to get about 8 of them together, and we got one down. We got about 7 more we want to do, and then meanwhile, I'm going to. I've been kind of working on some music for a couple other things I got going. I got a bunch of pieces started, and we'll see where we go.
Okay, so like me and you, because I already let them know that you have visited me or visited the family during the holiday season. One of the discussions we had was about social media. I see the thing. Okay, now one other thing that I do know about you. When you make your music, you're not per se making your music for other people. You make your music for yourself.
Yes, that's basically what I
know that.
Putting it out there.
I know that.
My wife's wanting me to put it out there.
Yeah, see.
Then you're telling me to put it out
there. Yeah, see. I know that.
I keep it to myself.
See, I know that. I know that. As an artist, I do know that. You're not even, okay, some people, they make music so other people can hear it. You make music because you don't care about other people. So with that being said, to Mama Gina's point and to the point that I was saying, even though you are making music for yourself, other people need to hear that music.
Right. That's what my wife keeps telling me, Mama Gina. She keeps telling me, you need to do this stuff and put it out there.
Come on, because see,
I mean, like I said, I've sang in cover bands. Every once in a while, there's a local cover band that I sing with and stuff, and that I get up and do a song or two, but because
the thing about
stuff out there, I haven't been doing it. Now, my wife did take an original song I did, which was kind of hard to write. It was about my youngest son who passed away, and
rest in peace, Andrew.
And then she had some friends who had adult children pass away that were having hard times. Christmas, and she goes, "You need to do that song and let me record you and let me put it on Facebook because there's other people that need to hear it for healing."
Yes.
So she's real good at set up and stuff too, and she set it up real nice. Put everything in a proper place and checked it out and had me perform it.
Yes.
And she put it out on social media and shared it, on Facebook. And shared it.
Yes.
Loved it.
Because the thing about it is, we make the music for ourselves, but we don't know who we are touching with the music we make. You'll be very surprised of the people that listens to the music that you have made. And then so now once again we have just discussed that the music got to be real. When you make the music you make because you are a real person or a real artist, other people can feel that. You dig what I'm saying? So with that being said, I totally understand and agree with what you are saying because I was the same way. I didn't make music for other people. I made music for myself. But just so happened other people like it. That's what I used to always say. I make music for myself, but it just so happened other people like it. But you dig what I'm saying? So
that's why my wife, like I said, she's pushing me. She goes, "You need to be putting it out there."
But for real, I agree totally with her because now with the way the world is and the way music is and the way listeners is, it's easy now. It's easier than ever before. So it's like, once again, when I was making the music that I was making for myself, other people started vibing on it And I was like, wow. So now I'm saying what I'm saying is to say, you never know who's listening to the music that you make, and you never know the impact that you can have. You will never know the message that you can give to another person that they will receive from off of the music that we make. So it's like now I understand that I'm making this music for myself, but just so happen it might be somebody else that can totally feel this music because they are in whatever situation. They in the same situation I'm in, or they not in the same situation. They was in that situation, or they feel like they might be coming soon to that situation. But whatever you dig what I'm saying. So like whatever music that I'm giving them, they vibing with me. And it's not even up to you as an artist to say yes or no. We making our music, and we can't help if someone likes it.
Right.
We can't help if someone gets the message from it. You ain't making you making the music for yourself to help yourself. Some therapeutic ways or whatever. We helping ourselves, but somebody else is being helped from that music. So it's like now. Because of I never would have thought that WPN Radio the Wolfden. I never would have thought Wolf Creek Conglomerate, this brand. I never would have thought any of these things would be where they are. But I'm gonna be honest with you, they are where they are because of social media. But and see the thing is, a lot of people assume they critique social media in a negative way. You are supposed to use social media in a positive way. And that's what we do. So because I have used it in a positive way, it has been nothing but positive results coming from it. So I love, once again, we always talk about being transparent. We, us, you making history tonight with this interview that we're doing. This interview will be the first interview going on Amazon Music. This morning I got the email that we are now on Amazon Music. And that's and I'm proud of that, to be honest with you, Papa Tike. I'm proud of that. And that's why earlier when I asked you how everything was going today with you, I'm feeling good today. Today is a very good day because I got that email stating that WPN Radio the Wolfden is on Apple Music. We have, I have, and we have, and everybody behind the scenes. I've been doing this for 3 years consistently. I haven't stopped.
Well, you've already been on Apple. You said on Amazon. You just now said Apple, but I know you've been on Apple and you're on so many others as to Amazon today.
Yes, we on Amazon Music.
Yes,
and
so you're on like about 10 different areas.
Yes, and there's much love to you, and I appreciate us because we making history with this network spotlight interview that we're doing.
Right. Well, congratulations on another listening station or a station putting out your podcast.
Thank you very much. We've been sitting talking, and it's been a very nice conversation. I'm gonna ask you a couple more questions, but I'm organically feeling like we kind of coming close to the end. But I did want to know ask you, can you tell me something that you want to do before you die?
Something before I die. I don't know. I think I'm good. So your bucket list filled? Maybe have one hit song.
Ooh, okay.
Wonder.
Yeah. That's beautiful, though.
With my wife backing me, you never know. She's a pusher. She don't let me sit still. So you never know. Might be a one-hit wonder.
Honestly speaking, that's beautiful, though, that you would have to think about that, because that means, I don't know if you know it, but that means, like, kind of low-key, that means your life has kind of been good to you.
Yeah, everything got me, I wouldn't complain, I mean, my first thought was when you said that, what would you like to do, right before you die, and I couldn't think of anything. I said, I guess take one last breath.
Ooh. Oh, I like that. Oh. Shoot.
That's what originally came to my head.
Oh, what you say it? I don't care. We don't care. You say it. Cool, because you just hit me upside my head with that one. What do you enjoy most about being an artist?
No, it's just I love it. I love, like I said, I love the creativeness when I'm doing it. I love it when I do go out and perform and sometimes with the band and people come up and they enjoy it. I'm glad people enjoy it. That makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I did my job and I sang the songs that touch my heart that I'm putting out there to them. So
well, I guess we have came to the end. Organically, we never know how long the conversation gonna be, but I guess we'll kind of come to the end of this conversation. But this is not the last conversation. This is just the first conversation. Many more. I certainly appreciate you spending some time with me and giving me some time out of your life to sit down and for us to get better acquainted and know things about you that we never knew. I now totally feel a little bit closer to you because it's some things that even when we was talking music, I didn't ask you myself. So I guess I have learned some things within this interview. So I want to say I appreciate your time and your patience.
Okay, well, sure, and thank you for calling me and having me on here with you.
Who am I speaking to? Tell the world who am I speaking to?
Speaking to Tike or Papa Tike, as you know me.
Okay, so now the next interview, Mama Gina, she your PR. We're gonna have some links to give them.
Yep.
Because I have another saying. Music is bigger than us. The music is bigger than us. Meaning,
oh yes,
you dig what I'm saying? So like,
yes, I do.
Give the world some of your music because it's bigger than you. It's bigger than you.
Yep.
So why not allow other people to hear your thoughts so we can vibe and feel and ride with the same way we might have been feeling at that time with your thoughts.
Yeah.
So
I just come to mind. I just remembered several years ago when I come up there one time when we visited. I remember you and I put together a piece.
That's his. Yeah.
There together. That was I enjoyed that. That was a fun time.
Yeah. I'm gonna send it to you because it's part of history. I got it. We got it. I got it. It ain't going nowhere. It's part of it.
It was a Beatles song, if I remember correctly.
It was a Beatles song. It was a Beatles song.
It was In My Life.
Yes.
And then we kind of
flipped it.
I kind of sang, and then you threw in some rap with it. And,
come on.
And there it is.
Hey. Okay. So like to the world, to the listeners, to the fans, we have collaborated on music. You can go on datpiff.com. If you go on datpiff.com, it's an album called Wolf Creek Conglomerate, Calm Before the Storm. The very last track on that album, me and Papa Tike, we did that together. It's funny that you would say that because I was going to kind of say something about it, but since you went right into it, so like go on datpiff, datpiff.com, click on Calm Before the Storm. And the very last track is me and Papa Tike. And to his point again, we flipped it on one of his inspirations that he has spoken of and said, the Beatles. Now, once again, we transparent with our music. We never try to steal or hide or jack anything from anybody. We flipped the Beatles chorus, but we added and we did what we did and made it a Wolf Creek Conglomerate project as well. Go on there and check it out. Check it out. Much love to you, Papa Tike.
Much love to you too, Dwan.
I certainly appreciate your time. Time is money. Time is never given back, so I appreciate the time you have gave me. And I mean, we could go on and on, but once again, this is not our first one. This is not the last one, shall I say. This is the first one, but not the last one. Much love. This will be on all projects. Is it anything you want to tell the world before we get out of here?
Just love and peace, everybody. Love and peace, and keep the music going. We need to bring it back into the schools and everything. We need to talk to our local governments and get music back into the schools. Music is a way for people to express themselves and how they feel. It helps make the world go round. So yeah, let's do that. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Yes, yes. Much love. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. Very beautiful conversation. I enjoyed the time that we have spent with each other. And you continue to be the icon that you are. You continue to be the icon that you are. Much love to you, Papa Tike.
Okay. Same to you, Juan.
You take care. You take care. This is Schemo Dollars. This is... He hit y'all with the government name. Yeah, y'all know. My government name is Dewan. This is Schemo Dollars. This is WPN Radio, the Wolfden. This has been a Network Spotlight Icon interview series with Tike, Papa Tike as I know him. And we will say we out of here with y'all. Much love, much love, much love. Yeah, yeah.
See ya.
See ya. Yeah, yeah. Well, there you have it, guys. Papa Tike interview, Tike Cleaves interview. Catch him on all major platforms. This is Schemo Dollars, WPN Radio, the Wolfden Network Spotlight interview series. Corporate sponsor for this episode has been Wolf Creek Conglomerate. Check Wolf Creek Conglomerate out on all major platforms. Just Google Wolf Creek Conglomerate. Google Tike Cleaves. We will be having more of his social media links on the next interview. He moving around so much, but he got his PR doing that for him. You dig what I'm saying? So once again, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Catch us on all major platforms. This episode is a iconic episode. This episode, we have made history. I guess I'll let the world know. We are on now Amazon Music. We are now on Amazon Music. Yeah. So this episode will be on Amazon Music as well as all of the other streaming platforms that we have been picked up on. Shout out to all of our sponsors. Shout out to all of the supporters, the fans, the listeners, everybody, man. We will be having a Amazon Music episode as well, but we decided to make history. Why not make history 2 times with this episode right here? This episode right here will be on Amazon Music. This episode is the first episode on Amazon Music, and this is the first time that I have interviewed Tike Cleaves for that Network Spotlight interview series. So shout out. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Much love to you, Papa Tike. Much love to the whole conglomerate. Man, feels good. It feels real good. Excellent episode. We're going to go ahead and get up out of here. I am Schemo Dollars. This is WPN Radio, the Wolfden. Much love to y'all.
That's what's up. Wolf Freak.